And we are rolling up and down the fingers. Even Alaska's here today. And into the palm. And the pads of the pinky and the thumb. Down to the wrists. Up to the knuckles. Keep the ball in the palm of hands. Interlace the fingers and squeeze. Release. Squeeze. Release. And squeeze. Let's go around the back. Switch. 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 And switch. Oh, interruptions. Go through the legs, hinging at the waist. Switch. 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 Put the ball on the floor, assess the feet. Step on the ball, pressing down in the middle of the foot 3 times. Up to the knuckles, press once on each. Roll across the knuckles. Roll across the top of the heel. Press just below the ball of the foot. At the side of the top of the heel. And in the middle of the 5th metatarsal. Roll down each of the bones. And scribble. And release, reassess, and repeat on the other foot 3 times in the middle. Knuckles. Roll across. Roll across the top of the heel. Press in the 3 spots. Roll down the bones. And scribble. Three, 2, 1, release. Get the ball out of the way. Reassess. And let's do some good mornings. And shake the tree. Three, 2, 1, center. Twist it away, swing the arms. And center with ocean wave breathing. Fingers and thumb at the base of the spine, step out, gather starlight. And center, gather from the other side. And center. Take some steps forward. And then knee to the opposite elbow. And slap the opposite heel in the front. And then behind. And then take a cross step with a twist and a punch. And walk. Or march. Or jog. And today is Monday, McGill Big 3. No. Jack Bush Big 4. With or without something in your hands. Lots of squats. Yeah. And whatever you do, do be safe. You do what you're doing. Of course. I think I'll run, even though I ran. And we'll do some rolling after class. Going to get going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And 20. And 30. Take 2 breaths. Interlace the fingers. Bring the hands up. Come up on your toes if you can. Stretch up. Come on back down and bend back if you can. Come back to center, bend to one side. Then to the other. Back to center, lower the hands, push out at the chest. Come on down, interlace the fingers behind the back. Raise the hands up, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Come up a little higher. Come on back down and shrug. Swim. Do the backstroke. Breaststroke. Tap the shoulders. Bring one arm across the body, press in. And then the other. First arm behind the back, press down and in. And then the other. Form a W, squeeze the shoulder blades together and hold. Release, squeeze. Release and squeeze. Release, grab both elbows, rock side to side. Bring the elbows behind the head and move them side to side. And come on down and rotate the neck. Go the other way. Nod. And go ear to shoulders. Tuck in the chin. Look to one side. Drop the chin to the collarbone. And then look up. Back to center, still tucked. Look the other way. Drop it. And look up. Come back to center and grab a stick. Stick inside the arch, other foot out to the side, bend that knee, slide down the stick. Stretch the adductors. Go the other way. Bring the stick out in front. Toes about 6 inches away. Put the top of the stick on the collarbone, slide down the stick, lift the sole and wiggle. Press the sole of the foot against the stick. And repeat with the other leg, both stretches, starting with the hamstring. And then the calf. All right, back to center. Booyah stick day, starting with flip flops. Big circles out. And back in. Laterally in one direction. And then the other. You stick behind the back in the crook of the elbows. Twist at the waist. Bend back if you can. Come on back to center. Tuck in the chin, peck like a pigeon. Bring the stick up to the shoulders. Twist the torso, keep the head and hips facing forward. Bring the stick up overhead. Below, up, back if you can. Stop at the shoulders and push out. And then bring it to one side, hands at or near the top, swing behind. And then the other side, same thing. Bring it to the middle. Hold on with two hands, one hand, or a finger or two at the top and step back. Feet are about shoulder width apart. Dig the toes into the ground, come back onto the fifth metatarsal and hold. And then rock to the first and back to the fifth, back and forth. Toes are still pressed into the ground. Three, two, one. Come on up, bring the stick to one side. Come up on it, one toe. Lift the foot if you can. Move it if you can. Lift the stick if you can. And move it if you can. Three, two, one. Come on down. Same thing as the other way. Three, two, one. Come on down. Put the stick down. And if you're gonna put something in your hands for the Zach Bush Big Four, grab them. Got some 8-pound weights here. 4 moves. Squats. Around the clock, either outside or through the middle. And presses. We're going to do 3 rounds, 10 reps each. We're going to pick up speed each time. We're going to start with a squat, but we're going to move it around in the sequence. And we're going to go in 3, 2, 1. Take a breath. Raises. And big circles are around the clock. And presses. All right, come on down, take a couple of breaths. We're going to move squats into number 2 position. We're going to start with raises. We're going to go a little faster. In 3, 2, 1. Breath. Squats. Halfway there. Round the clock, I'm going through the middle. And presses. And some breaths. We'll move squats into number 3. And we'll get going in 3, 2, and 1. I'm going to do 5 and 5 on the around the clocks. Squats. And presses. And hooray. All right. Take some breaths in preparation for this week's breath work, which is a physiological sigh. Nice deep breath in through the nose, almost full capacity, but then take one more deep breath and then let it out with a sigh through the mouth. And let's do 8. Here we go. One more. Rub those hands together. Cultivate chi. Form a chi ball. Center, 2 breaths. Let's open our hearts. Pause on this inhale, exhale, send it out. Center. 2 breaths. Breathe down heavenly chi. And go down and scoop it up from the earth. And work on a Monday. Namaste.
Thank you, Thom.
That was good. Thank you,
Oh,
Tom.
great. You're very welcome, one and all. Great to see you all.
Nina, can I give you a quick call?
On WhatsApp?
Can I give you a quick call
Yeah,
via
WhatsApp.
or WhatsApp? Okay.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye,
Uh,
Tom. Thanks again.
You're welcome. Richard, I'm gonna do some rolling. With the ball and the roller on the floor. Oops. That back. 60. Okay. Ah. Somebody said, we no ball. There we go. I do upper body. Starting with the ball on the trapezius on one side, moving it around, trying to find that tight tender spot. Uh-oh. We got a chub up. And once you find it, lean into it. Breathe into it. Three, two, one. Move the ball to the rear deltoid, back of the shoulder joint. Same thing, move it around. Lean into it. And hold. Very good. And then we're going to go to the other side, trapezius. And the rear deltoid. Three, 2, and 1. All right, let's take the blue roller, and we got a dog in the way here, huh? What are you doing? Well, let's put it underneath the pelvis. Gonna pick the legs up. Knees up, go to the right side and do 4 circles in one direction and 4 in the other. And then some bicycles. Still leaning right. And reverse. And then go over to the left side. Knees up, and again, 4 circles in both directions. And some bicycles. Reverse. And then come to the center and adjust the roller. If you need to, do 8 figure eights, starting in one direction for 4 of them and going the other way to start for the other 4. And then some bicycles. And reverse. And then bring the roller to the middle of the rib cage. Cross your arms or put them behind your back, roll down to the bottom of the rib cage and back to the middle, back and forth. And then from the middle up to above the shoulders and back to the middle section. And then take the roller and put it parallel to the spine. Sit on it. You're at one end so that your head is on the roller on the other end. Hands are by your side. You're going to lift them up above your head, parallel to your ear, and back down again. back and forth. And that's it.
That felt good.
Good. Excellent.
Okay,
Have a great day. See you tomorrow.
you don't want to.
Okay.